Start el streamon, dude. Start the stream, my man. Start the stream. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What up, everyone? Hope everybody's doing great today. All right, let me get this link real quick. Then I can post this link. What up, everyone? Hope everybody's doing great today. In the El Discordia. Send that. Send it. Yo, what's up, Lily? What's good, fam? Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're doing very nice. Let me see. Let me post this. Everyone knows how many of the red day tradings feel. Work with green day, swing trades, getting antsy with red. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Pretty much. Pretty much. All right. Yo, what's up, mister? What's up, brother? Thoughts on CCIV? I'm very bullish on CCIV. My target price is still $45 right now. So, that's my end-of-year target price. Is 45. So, I'm still very bullish on CCIV for sure. What's up, Fairly Bob? How are you doing? You could definitely see some bounces, right? Between like 25 and 30 quite a bit, I'm feeling like. Probably over the next month or so. We could definitely see a like a 30-35 push, though, before too long, honestly. Are we going to go lower than 50? If we did go lower than 50, it would be more of like a flash crash on AMC. Whereas where you just go down really quick and then right back up. I don't think we're going to. But I won't put it out of the realm of possibilities. You know what I mean? I don't think it'd be something that lasts very long. If that's what you're asking. Like an actual like way below 50 for like a long period of time. I don't think that's happening. I think we could see a flash dip, though, you know, say like 49 or something. That could definitely happen. I'm not going to put it out of the question. I don't think that's going to happen, but I guess it's always something you want to have in mind, I guess. But if it did, I'd probably buy on some of those bigger dips. Made my profits from Aditi and Sentinel 1 and just bought some more AMC. Yo, nice, Fairly Bob. Nice. There's been a lot of good opportunities in the market to make lots of money. Bitcoin or Ethereum? I think either one right now are fine, Lily. I think either one you're going to make money on for sure. Either one. I honestly, again, I think we're going to see Bitcoin go right back to, you know, all-time highs this fall, just like Ethereum in other crypto markets. 100%. Yo, what's up, Amanda? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing very nice. That even though day traders are selling, they can't still get their hands on a significant amount of float. No, it's you know, I wouldn't really worry about that, Bailey, honestly. They're not going to be able to get a big large float anyway. A lot of the shares they're doing right now are more synthetics. Yo, what's up, Eric? How are you doing? What's up, Marcus? Hope you guys are doing very well. I'm afraid of another sell-off after the CCIV merger. Honestly, we could see some sales, but again, to me, it doesn't really matter so much because again, I'm looking at like CCIV and these companies like that right now that are going through mergers. I'm looking at them for like an end of the year kind of thing, right? Epidemia, and that's the reason why I have a $45 price target. Now, you know that obviously that's depending on how many vehicles they can sell. Obviously, right now, their pre-orders are up very, very high, even higher than they expected, which is great. I think next year will be the year that could really do really well for them or do really bad, right? Because next year they're supposed to deliver 20,000 cars. Let's say they meet that or beat that, then you're going to see the stock price skyrocket, right? If they don't meet that 20,000 car limit next year, which I think they will anyway, just because they've been ramping up production and everything else, especially with all the pre-orders they've had, been even above what they thought they were going to. If that's fine, I think CCIV is going to do great. I'm still bullish on CCIV, though. Very bullish on it. And again, you guys know me. I'm very bullish on lots of EVs and stuff like that. So a lot of people are talking about shorting Robinhood. Not sure if it's a smart move. I think Robinhood's going to do fine no matter what, Marcus. Honestly, I'm not going to short Robinhood just because I know the how do you want to say this? I guess the institutional investors, right? The big dogs that rule the market. I know they're going to pump Robinhood up anyway. And Robinhood has a big user base. Even though everybody hates on them, their user base is massive, you know, more than any other company. I don't like Robinhood. I don't use Robinhood, right? But I do know, again, I do know their base is huge. And they bring in a lot of money, especially off options trading. It's crazy how much money they bring in. So I'm not going to short it, but hey, man, you know, anybody who shorts, I hope you make money on it, but I'm just not going to chance that. I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. It feels like a trap. But again, I don't like Robinhood. I don't use it. I haven't used it since March 2020 when the big market crash happened and Robinhood was down for like 2 days. I moved out of there. But hey, anybody that does short it, I mean, hey, I hope you make money on it. But I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not doing that. I've never shorted a company before. I don't think I'll start now. Or you know, putting puts on something. Just again, I just don't trust it. It feels like a trap. All SPACs I sold off like 10% plus after margin, FRX slash body, etc. I feel you there. I feel you there. Yeah. I know what you're saying, Mister, but again, a lot of those SPAC companies, even after that, are coming back up again now. You got to remember the SPAC attack happened. I mean, SPACs got attacked, you know, just as much as say your momentum plays or your growth stocks with the downturn, right? So any company that was even put into the SPAC area went downhill really quick, faster than say a value stock or something like that. That's the reason why I'm not worried about it, because I think the upside potential on a lot of these SPACs right now are very, very high. Especially like say, you know, by the end of this year going into next year, the return on those investments at a lot of these companies are very, very good. And that's the reason why I'm okay with it. Like FRX, I have no problem. I think FRX is going to do very, very fine. I don't have like a massive target price for it, but I know it's, you know, at least going to probably double to triple its price it is right now. Same thing with like Volta, right? Which is SNPR. And other companies that are SPAC companies that are very, very nice. I don't have a problem with them being down right now. I'll just go ahead and I'll buy those, right, and just set on them. Because again, I'm not worried about, you know, making money right this second on them, right? Me, it's more like putting money in when I can, here and there when I want to. I'm not going to do it all the time. I'm not going to do it all the money because I like to spread money around anyway. But I'd rather just put the money in there and let it set and then grow over time, I guess. Because I'm not going to sell it for the next year at least. But SPAC companies will bounce back. That's the reason why, like me right now, I don't really care about SPACs being down, because I'm like, hey, I can just get some good deals. I'm not going to put it on a lot of SPAC companies, right? But I know at least 10 or 15 SPAC companies that are very, very, you know, down from where they are right now, from where they should be in a good market. I am numb to ups and downs, man. Yeah, Diego. I mean, well, AMC, I wouldn't be selling your AMC at all. I just buy and hold it. The upside potential AMC is massive, right? So I wouldn't worry about AMC at all. We're going to see lots of fluctuations that make you want to think you want to sell. That's the whole point of hedge funds, what they're doing right now. That's what they want you to do, man. They want you to cash out. Which one do you like the most? Like the most? Probably XPing. And it's hard, you know what I mean? Epidemia, because again, Lucid is going to be an American company, right? Or some call it a some called it like an Arabian company, since like they got a lot of their money over there. To me, honestly, I like XPing because I've been in XPing longer. But dude, I have a lot of money in XPing. I have a lot of money in Iliado. I have a lot of money in Lucid. I have a lot of money in Neo. I have a lot of money in you know, Tesla and Fisker now as well. I put quite a bit of money into Fisker when it was very low. I have a lot of EV companies I like as a long-term, you know, bid anyway. Have you bought CCIV above 20? I'll buy CCIV right now. Honestly, like below 25 and below, I'll buy it. Again, because I'm long-term on it, because I do have a $45 price target. I don't have a problem nibbling under 30 though. I think if you have I think you have your base price, like your buy-in price under 30, I think you're better off. That's the reason why I said, like, if your base price is above 30, then make sure you're averaging down as much as you can. And just, again, that'd be one of those things where you just continue buying it. And next year, as their earnings come in and as their sales go into effect, this would be something that you want to put like some of your money from like AMC and other stuff in, right? After AMC squeezes. I wouldn't pull your money out of AMC right now, though, to buy these companies. Again, if you have extra money and you're looking to put in extra little places, then I had no problem buying, EV companies or alternative energy. Growth stocks in general, I think right now are still below where they should be at, if that makes sense, especially ones that have decent PE levels. Decent ones, right? And I know some people are going to like go crazy when I say decent because of Neo, right? Because Neo's like P levels a little high, but again, they're growing at such a crazy rate that it doesn't bother me so much to be buying it in Neo. I'd rather be buying Neo under 50. You know what I mean? I'd also rather be, if I could even get it lower than that. But again, I'm very long-term on these stocks. So like 2025, I expect, Neo's price to be somewhere probably around 150 plus dollars, maybe even more though. Maybe even more. It could definitely go further than that. I just don't know how fast they're going to be growing. If they're growing right now at the rates they're doing right now, it's going to be way above that. If that growth rate slows down, which it probably would, and then you'd have those target prices, be somewhere around that $150 to $200 range. Buy Dogecoin before the weekend. Why you say that though, Little? Why you say that, man? I had no problem buying Dogecoin in the coins market in general. I think the crypto market's going to bounce back a lot this year. No, I'm not buying Nikola. No, Diego, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's more like I'm hoping Nikola does well, right? For anybody that's investing in it. It's not like I don't want to buy it. I've already been burned on Nikola because of all that crazy stuff went down. So when a company does that, I don't buy it anymore. It's just like one of my rules, right? When a company does something stupid like that, like they did lying so much, then I just kind of mark that company off no matter what. It's more just like a, defiance kind of thing. You can do what you want to. It's your money. I don't care if you're buying a Nikola. As long as you're buying it at a very low rate and you know the risk involved there and know their past. Yo, what's up, Just? How you doing? Yo, guys, if you guys haven't hit the like button, make sure you guys smack the like button. We've been fighting against YouTube here lately. YouTube's been smacking the channel more than not off here lately, so it kind of stinks. So if you haven't, smack it. You can trade donuts. Oh, you're talking. How's that doing right now anyway? What is their ticker? Didn't their IPO go live today, Duncan's? I don't know Duncan's ticker though. Somebody in the chat probably knows it. I think their IPO went live today. Still solid on Neo? Yeah, I'm very solid on Neo, Don. Very solid, man. I'm hoping a lot of you guys bought in when I was talking about buying Neo when it dropped below $30. Or right at $30. Hopefully you guys, bought some then when you could. Ignore my comment because of the affiliate program they have with Webull. Oh, well, they always ignore your comment. Which one, GI? What are you talking about? I don't even see your comment. So, GG's. Citadel thinks they're bigger than the Constitution. It's Citadel, bro. They're a big company with lots of money. I'm referring you to my YouTube for this non-disclosing partnerships with Webull. I don't make any money off Webull. I get one free stock when you sign up with Webull, bro. Shut up, GI. Suck my dick, kid. See you later. Yikers. Man, I remember when I was 13 years old on the internet. If you guys didn't know, though, man, thanks to GI for reminding me. If you guys haven't signed up with Webull, you can get 2 free stocks right now worth up to $2,000 with Webull, dude. Oh, dude. I love YouTube. I love YouTube, man. I love YouTube. Never heard you swear. Awesome. Yeah, Don, I don't care anymore. You know me, man. I usually don't swear too much, but, YouTube's been stupid, and that kid seemed very stupid, so it seemed like a good time to say something stupid, right? Oh, the ticker's donut. Sweet. I was hoping it was something like that. I haven't really looked into it. Wait a second. I put I put the wrong one in. Wow, dude, it did. God, I missed it, Chad. I said I was gonna buy it if it was under $16. I missed it, guys. I missed it. I could have bought it $15. Well, RIP me, man. RIP me. I was busy doing things, man. I was busy doing things. That's what happens, guys, when you're too busy with life. You miss your entry point with Krispy Kreme. Honestly, honestly, under 20 bucks isn't a bad evaluation on Dunkin'. I'd much rather be under like an $18 standpoint. But, I mean, under 20 is not bad either. Especially looking from like a PE level. Dunkin's is good though, man. I mean, I said Dunkin'. I mean, Krispy's is I think it's a good. I think it would be a good stock. If it does dip again though, I'll put an order in. I'll put an order in on 18 bucks on it, and see if it does dip again after that. It might not, but if it does, I'll pick me up at least. Or, yeah, maybe I'll put it in for 19, and then like maybe another order at 18. And then if it continues to go down, I'll just continue to price. I don't think it's going to go under. Honestly, don't think it's going to go under $18 again, though. But it might. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe there'd be like maybe it'd be a crazy flash downwards, right? You never know. You never know, bro. You got to keep the faith. No, I don't want to make anybody lose money on Dunkin' that's already in it. Though they would be losing money unless they sold. I keep saying Dunkin', man. I'm so yeah, you get what I mean, though. I do like Dunkin's, though. Dunkin' Donuts is good, too. Just full blast, Don. Exactly. Exactly. Full blast it. On the brim, bro. On the brim. Can you check out mining company fell quickly? It's EV EBITDA is 1. Yeah, I can look it up real quick. Stock. Let's see. Vel Mining. Vel SA is a Brazilian multinational corporation engaged in metals and mining, and one of the largest school. How much money is it right now? What was it? $22 a share. What was the 1 year at? They've done some really good growth, honestly. They've had some pretty good growth. You do be right there. Let's see. What is their... Trying to base this off really quick. Date range, yada, 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 year range. Yada, yada. Oh, they have a dividend yield too, 8.52%. I mean, it's not bad. I'd much rather try to get it if you could get it under $20 a share, though. If they had another dip under 20, I would definitely be a more of a buyer under 20. Like, even if it was just 20 even. But it's still not bad. Right? It's still not bad at all. Not bad, not bad. Because if they did, let's say they did go back to March levels in that $16 range, but I don't think they're going to do that. They may. Then it would definitely be a really, really good buy in that $16, $17, $18 range. But I'd definitely be more of a buyer on Vel under 20. I don't think the current price is terrible. The current price isn't terrible. I just think it'd be a way better buy if you can get it right at 20 or under. There's a hole in my donut trading plan. Oh, Lord, dude. Oh, he was tweeting about baby Doge. Is there really a baby Doge coin? No, get out of here. Is there really baby Doge coin? Baby Dogecoin. Dude, there's literally a coin for anything. Sometimes I think Elon just likes to. Elon is a meme guy, right? Elon is a very memey guy. Did you look at DD IPO yesterday? I didn't look at DD IPO, honestly. There's so many IPOs going live over this last week and this coming up week. It's been nuts. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with all of them. It didn't have a lot of movement though yesterday, did it, DD? Did DD move a lot yesterday or no? Because I can look. So they had a 1% gain on the first day of trading. 1% gain. 1% above the IPO. Where did it start out at though? The IPO pricing is different than where it starts. Uber 10 billion in revenue last year, 95 billion cap. DD 20 billion revenue last year, 80 billion cap. I mean, honestly, Shane, I mean, that doesn't sound bad. You know what I mean? If I haven't looked at the numbers, right? So it's hard to like look at numbers really, really quick. But I mean, if that's what it is, I mean, DD sounds underpriced right now for sure. At that price when it's selling right now, it definitely sounds undervalued. But sometimes, man, it seems like the market trades on, let's say, not really value sometimes, even like on a name brand kind of thing. It's like going to the store and buying a shirt with the same thing on it because it has a name brand on it, right? But then you go and you can find the same shirt somewhere else that's like 50% of that price. It doesn't have a really nice name brand on it. It's the same darn shirt, probably made in the same factory. You know? It's like one shirt costs you $30, but the next shirt costs you like, say $15. It's like, it's the same shirt, bro. It's the same darn shirt. Why am I paying double the price? Because there's a lot of companies out there. Again, I like Uber and things like that, man. But some of these price points they have right now are a little up for my liking. But you can still make money off of them just because of the way that stock price moves. Because a lot of people look at the future, right? And how valuable that will be for the future. That name will be for the future. So it's not like you're paying for like revs right now. So what you want to do, Shane, if you haven't, look at their projections for 2025. Even though it's hard to look at projections for 2025 because if you look at the company's projections, obviously they're going to make their projections look really, really big. I think if you look at investors, projections, some of the bigger guys, they're wrong a lot too. So it's like, man, so you almost have to break down your own projections. And hopefully your projections are better than them, and maybe go with the middle ground of both. Sometimes that works as well. Any thoughts about the pop culture group? I don't really have a lot of thoughts on that one, Amar. I'll be honest. I think people just hate on Chinese. Well, everybody hates on Chinese stocks, Shane. It's just how it is, bro. It's just how it is, man. We live in America, you know? What do you expect, dude? What do you expect? I mean, I'll personally continue to invest in Chinese stocks because, again, there's a lot of good companies over there. Neo, Xpeng, Li Auto. I mean, the list goes on there. There's a lot of people over there, right? Especially for the EV world. So there's a lot of stuff over there. Like a lot of people in America even hate on people that are, even hate on like stocks that are in Canada. They hate on stocks that are in any nation. You definitely get a lot more that hate on stuff that are in Europe or hate on stuff that are in, China, though, it seems like. Those are the two most hated stocks in America, man. European stocks and China stocks. Those are the ones that get hated the most. China being number one. What do you expect? Hey, yo, Shane, thanks so much for the $2, brother. I appreciate you, man. You're an amazing person. Remember, guys, if you guys haven't hit the hit the like button, make sure you guys hit the like button. Definitely helps out. I mean, any thing helps out, I guess. Any kind of interaction. Even the guy who hit the dislike button. Thank you for helping out the channel, man, and helping out this broadcast. Yo, what's up, Dubbies? Is the short attack over? It looks like today. We are in power hour right now. I don't think we're going to see anybody dump unless we go up really, really high. You might see some day traders that bought bottoms and then try to sell at the very end right here. But I'm hoping we can get back above $55 in the day. That'd be nice. I think that'd be okay. We did go into the market hour right around like the $57 mark. So I'll be okay with getting back above, getting back to like 55 plus. Then we'd only be down like what 1.5%, 2% of the day. So that'd be okay. I'd be down with that. I'd be down with that. We have down about $1 from where we were yesterday's ending. I still think this Friday is going to be a battle. Coming up tomorrow is going to be definitely a big battle going into the 60.01 mark. And any closer we get to that before tomorrow, I think it's going to be a good thing for us. Vlad, dude, yo, Justin, yeah. I mean, he might be, honestly, he might be, dude. Maybe he's the one that keeps RIPing the channel, man, on the YouTube algorithm. I don't even think YouTube knows their own algorithms. SOS, LOL, Legacy. I mean, honestly, you can make money on those plays for sure, Legacy. I mean, there's better ones I feel like though, like Riot and Mara, even Ebon. Those are the three I would pick over SOS, but I still don't. You could definitely make money on the SOS as well. EV EBITDAs are like 10. Doesn't EV and EBITDA ratio 1 mean it's extremely undervalued? It does mean it's undervalued, yes. The problem is it's because where the country it's from. Man, Sika, that's the bigger issue there. Again, man, it's the. I think Ebon got hit by a lawsuit. Every company gets hit with lawsuits, though. White Wolf. It's due to the stock prices, right? You can't if you're in stocks, man. You just got to start overlooking a lot of these lawsuits that come into effect. Because a lot of them, man, are just one frivolous lawsuits. Like me or you, when the market came down in like February and March, like pretty much every company had lawsuits against them. It's just how it is. Like March, April, and some of May, man, there were so many lawsuits, especially March and April. March, April, and May, there were so many lawsuits. Like every company had lawsuits filed against them. Because like me or you could like file a lawsuit at any time. And there's plenty of law offices out there, man, that advertise like, do you want to open a lawsuit because you lost lots of money in the stock market? So you didn't lose money. If you sold, you lost some money, man. But the market goes down. It's just how the market is. There's so many shareholder suits, though. Man, they'll get used, though, right? So shareholder suits, man, will get used. Like big time. From a lawsuit standpoint. And because at the end of the day, all they want to do is just have these companies pay money out of pocket instead of going to court, right? Because they don't want to go to court either. And companies know they'll spend a lot more money if they go to court. So it's almost easy prey, man, for all these law offices to open suits. Because they know a lot of the times, man, these companies aren't going to go to court. This costs way too much money. So they'll settle out of court a lot of the times. Yeah, I put some money in Ebon for sure. White Wolf again. It'll go back up as soon as the crypto market rebounds. And by rebound, I don't mean like a 1 or 2 day rebound, right? I mean like actual rebounds. Then you'll see those markets go up a lot faster and a lot more. I do have some Fubo. I do have some Fubo. Yeah, Don. I bought Fubo on that large dip they had a while back. I don't have any ASO, though. I do not have any ASO. Boycott Robinhood. They will rob you. I mean, it's Robinhood, brother. It is Robinhood. If you guys didn't know, man, you can get, if you sign up with this link, you can get 2 free stocks on webull worth of the $2,000 right now. I think in the month of July, all you gotta do is sign up and put $5 in. So if you sign up and deposit at least $5, I think you get 2 free stocks worth of the $2,000 in the month of July. I think that's to celebrate that they're doing. I think today was their first day of doing fractional buys, so you can buy like fractional shares now, which is good. They needed to have that a while back. They just never brought it into play yet, and they finally got it going. Very nice. Let's see here. Let's see. Do you own more Liado or CCIV? Like shares wise, I own more CCIV. Like in terms of money, yes, more CCIV. I think in Liado I own what is it? Let me go look real quick and I'll tell you. So yeah, Liado own 450 shares of Liado right now. So I own a little bit more than double that in CCIV. I have 1,100 shares of CCIV, but also you gotta remember too, I do have Liado and CCIV call options for next year as well. December 2022 call options on both of those. So those right there, would play into effect. When I sold those, I would probably just go ahead and buy more shares. What I'm gonna do with the call options on CCIV, I'm gonna activate the call options on CCIV by the end of this year. Once we hit between 40 and 45 bucks, I'll activate those call options on CCIV. And then Li Auto, I might wait a little bit longer on Li Auto. We'll see what happens on their price. May wait a little bit longer on the Li Auto ones though. I don't want to wait too long because, again, you're losing money and stuff too on those intrinsic values and decay, which will smack those around a little bit more. So I don't want to hold them very long. The latest I'd probably hold those December calls is probably, maybe January, something like that. But I'd like to get all those call options, say November. I would like to get all those call options like October, November, though, for my December calls. That'd be ideal. Yo, thanks, man. Thanks, Holistic. I appreciate the like button reminder. Thoughts on SoFi? I love SoFi, Holistic. Love SoFi, man. I love it. I'm long term on SoFi. I think the way they make money, man, is genius. Right? Today they're down 4%. If this goes down to under, I might honestly. If this goes down under 18, I'll buy some more. I'll probably buy some more. I might buy another couple call options on it. I have a target price on SoFi 35 to 40 bucks. So that's my target price. That is my target price on SoFi. Just remember though, a lot of these SPAC companies are still selling way under where they should be at though. So just remember that when you're evaluating a lot of SPACs and things like that right now, or companies that came from SPACs. A lot of them are still haven't fully recovered. Kind of like some of the, growth stocks haven't recovered all the way. Though Neo and XPing and Li Auto and others are doing very, very well and getting close to where they were before the market fell. Some, especially SPACs, have not recovered all the way yet. Which, again, tells me that it's a good time to be buying those stocks. Definitely a good time to be buying those, though. Because I think they'll go right behind. We have a lot of big holders in the company too, though, Holistic. So you have a lot of big holders in the company. But I think the low float's good for right now. I think eventually they might some of those shares might come back into the market, right? I'm not very, very worried about low float or anything like that. I don't think that affects the stock very much in terms of how many are outstanding right now, right? How many Neo shares do I own currently? Currently in Neo shares, I own about 4,200 Neo shares. 4,200 Neo shares. What's my target on Neo? End of the year, $75 to $80 into year done. 75 to 80 bucks into year is my target for Neo. It's definitely my target. It also, that does depend on deliveries and how the chipsets would affect that. Not in a financial way. Yeah, my target price on Neo this year is 75 to 80 bucks. Somewhere in there, I think it's where it's going to end up at. Could go a little bit above. It could go a little bit below. It could, say it could go to 85 or it could be 70. I don't know. Somewhere around in there, though. Now, obviously, I'm hoping more on the 85 range. That'd be nice. But if Neo does very well going into, like they did, their deliveries for last month was like 8,000 something, which is great. 100 and some was 120% year over year growth compared to last year's. So if they continue that number going up, we could definitely be closer. You know, so let's just say next quarter they get to like 10,000 or 9,000 to 10,000 cars, and then next quarter they get to the 10,000 plus. We could definitely see, going into the end of the year, man. We could definitely see 80 plus though. 10x plus potential yearly payouts. Maybe. I don't know, Michael. I don't know. There's a lot of things that go into that, right? That's my play. Have some $75 calls for September. Nice, nice. Well, you should definitely make some money. Just make sure if you get up big on those white to make sure to try to cash out. Because a lot of people's mistakes with calls, man, and options is a lot of the people's mistakes, especially people that are very inexperienced. They hold the options too long. They'll be up in options big, and then they'll continue to hold it, and you get greedy, right? It's very easy to do. It's kind of emotional trading. You get greedy. It happens. It's happened to me. You get greedy to hold those options too long, and over time, man, the decay is going to smack you. So sometimes if you get up big, it's better off just to cash out of those options. And if you want to, the better thing is, man, to cash out and then buy shares, right? Wait for another dip to come in and then buy some shares with your options money. So if you get up, let's say you get up 100% or something crazy, make sure to cash out. I promise you won't hate yourself. You'll be happy. Because you're gonna be. I think that's the biggest problem with people, man. They hold them way too long. Just hold them too much. That's the reason why people hated on me, man, for cashing out on my options on AMC and the $70 plus mark, right? But look what happened. We went right back down like I expected it was going to. I figured we'd come back down to somewhere between 65 and 55 bucks. We'd come back down off those highs. I thought we could get to 80 before we came back down. I thought 80 was going to be the push mark. We didn't get to 80, right? But again, I cashed out around like $73, $74 on those options. And then I bought shares, man, on the dip. We had those bigger dips in the 40 range. I bought shares with it. Because again, if I would have continued to hold those, they're just losing money every day, right? You're losing money. You're getting smacked, man, by the decay. So why not just cash out if you get a big? Those are $10 calls too. So we were up really, really nice on those $10 calls. Yeah, I had until December of this year to cash out, but that's still been silly for me to continue to hold those right now. That's the way I look at it. Now, I do still have some options. I do have some options, right? And obviously, decay is smacking them a little bit, but they're further out options too now. Yo, what's up, Barbershop? Hope you're doing good, dude. Would you like to look at the business plan, man? My dad and he are putting together the funding. Yo, nice, Michael. I mean, I'm always down to look at stuff for sure. I mean, post it in Discord or something. Yo, what's up, Heathen? I hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. Good to see you. The crush, man, just smacks, dude. That's the reason why, like, when you get up big, man, just don't be afraid. I don't know how much I could preach it, dude. If you get up big on options, don't be afraid, man, to cash out. Just get out. It doesn't matter if they end in September or December or whatever. Like, literally, like, I have December 22 call options, right? I want to buy out that long because it gives me time, right? Yes, the crush does hurt, but at least I have until, like, December something before they come, worthless. Or December 2022 before they come worthless. But I would much rather get out of my call options, say, even my December 22 or my January 2023 call options this November or December or this October or something, if I got really, really big, instead of holding them, man, and getting crushed, right, over time. Now, obviously, if the market was to crush down, and then I can at least hold those, and then eventually the market comes up and I make money that way. But if I'm up big, then why not get greedy, right? I'm already up big. You're already making money. Don't get greedy, man. That's when the market will hurt you, when you get super greedy like that. I'm not talking about shares, though. Shares last forever. You don't have to share your shares. I'm talking about options in general. So if you have AMC options, man, let's say even that are 6 or 7 months out and you're up big on them. Let's say AMC goes to 70 plus or 80 plus dollars this time. Or let's just say AMC, we get past the $70 plus mark, and now we zoom up to $100, right? And then we see the resistance start happening. don't be afraid to cash out of your AMC options and then buy on the dip. Because if we got to 100 and that's where the resistance line hits us, then we're probably going to come back down to somewhere between 80 and 85 bucks probably, and that's where we'll stay for a little bit again, I feel like, until a margin call happens, or unless we have another push up, or say this time we go to $120, and then we come down in their new range of between 100 and 110, right? And then we kind of wander around there, have more of a slow squeeze. Just don't be afraid, man, to get out of those. Again, I just can't express that enough. Yo, nice. Yeah, I'm doing good, barbershop. I mean, I've been fighting, I've been fighting the good old YouTube bug, you right? You know what I mean? YouTube doesn't have an answer either, so it is what it is. Until then, RIP everybody not getting notifications, or the videos not getting put out there. I bought CCIV at $15 and didn't sell at 65. Dang, dude, man. I told, man, dude. Were you in here in chat the day before, man? I was like, dude, look, if their evaluation's off, guys, it's going right back down. And I figured, look, if it didn't be off, right? Let's say it was valued at the valuation they thought it was going to be, which it was, double that evaluation, which brought the price down, right? And then we had the market come down after that, which even hurt it even more. But at the end of the day, man, let's say the market value was right. If you would have sold at $65 that day, you could have got in the next day at like 67, 68. Who cares? So the upside would have been, very marked, would have been massive, and the downside would have been very, very small if you would have sold. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I sold out of most of my positions then. Was because, look, I figured, hey, look, if it's okay, if it's good, the market euphoria is going to bring it up to maybe 70. Let's be honest. I thought maybe 70. And if it didn't, I would just wait for a dip, and I'd buy again, right? But thank goodness, man, the day before we sold, we actually called it right that day. Not that I'm a magician or something. It's just, to me, it made more sense to sell the day or two before, just because I thought the upside, man, in terms of selling that day was massively better than hodling, because the downside would have been large if you didn't sell, and they was to come down, and the valuation was double. That's the only big thing that always scares me, man, about valuations. Because it's like, man, if a company's valuations is more than what they say it's going to be, or think it's going to be, stock price will get cut in half just because of valuations. Feeling the merger was published during the night. Oh no. Yeah, you should have did the day before. Honestly, that'd have been the best bet. Because again, maybe if you wanted to, you could have hopped back in the $70 range, right? Or you could just waited, because I personally figured what was going to happen was, if CCIV's, thing was right and everything was good, I thought maybe the euphoria brings us up to 70, 75, maybe 80, and then we would have a sell-off at that point, and it brings us back down in the 50 to 60 range. And then we could have bought in again at that point. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, man. See, I think if you, as long as you if you would have continued to buy CCIV and got your price point down in, say, the 30s and 40s, or even the 20 range, would have been better. I think you would have been better off just continue doing that, because again, over time, the company's going to go up no matter what. Well, as long as they're selling cars, I mean. Yo, what's up, CWC? I'll be doing well, my man. Everything's going okay, bro. I'm alive and breathing. I mean, YouTube stuff could be going a little better, right? In terms of YouTube not smacking the channel so much. That'd be nice. But other than that, man, I mean, life's great, dude, Kids are healthy. That's all, pretty much all I can ask for, man. My kids are healthy. I'm good to go. Yo, if you guys haven't hit the like button, it'd be awesome if we get to 100 likes. That'd be super, super cool. We do have, 22 more minutes in the market hours, too, right now. In the market hours. Yeah, we had a great day Monday, and after Monday we had the downfall on Tuesday a little bit again. Then yesterday was pretty much just a flat day. We had some movement, but it was mostly flat. Today's been another down day, but that makes me think tomorrow, guys, the pattern here, chat: up, down, And then off the down, we had the flat day, the down day, tomorrow up day. $60 tomorrow, chat. I believe. I believe. I believe in the thing called love. The darkness, man. The darkness. That's what I'm going on. I'm going on it, dude. That's what I'm going on. The positivity. That's what I like to hear. I'm always just remaining positive, though. No matter what's going on in life. I think it's the easiest thing to do. Without not feeling down about yourself either. Dude, why does like the chat? Let me go to. Maybe that's what it is. I think it's in top chat, right? Yeah, so live chat. There we go. For some reason, like top chat's so bad. Made my decision picking up December calls on Mara. Wish me luck. Yo, let's go. What is it trading at right now? Anyway, I haven't looked at Mara today. I like Mara a lot though. And December, man, should be a good timeline too. I think this fall we're gonna see a big resurgence in the crypto markets going into the fall months. I think the upside. What calls did you buy? What calls did you buy, by the way? Why did you buy? Did you buy $30 calls or what? Did you buy up or even more than that? I haven't even looked at calls on that. Let's go down for December and look real quick. For December calls. Hey, they're not looking bad at all, honestly. Those $50 calls are smexy. $33 calls. Let's see. Those aren't bad either. These are not bad, man. These $45 calls are looking really nice. Looking real nice. And today would have been a good day to buy calls too, since it's a down market for a lot of stocks today. Not saying a lot. I shouldn't say a lot of stocks, but quite a few stocks right now are down, right? We've had a lot of good days back to back. So having a little bit of a day where everybody kind of calms down and has some decompression is definitely not a bad thing at all. Definitely not a bad thing though. Yeah, I like Mara. I like Mara a lot. Do you like Mara? I like Riot as well. Same thing with Ebon. I think a lot of those stocks will do great. Sweet new setup of what happened to the tunes, man. Oh, is the tunes not even on? Oh, there you go. I think the tunes were turned down. I think I hit the turn down button on accident earlier. I didn't even notice. Didn't notice, man. Yeah, just buying just out of the money is not a bad idea. Sometimes I like to buy, say like $10 or so out of the money. You can still make some pretty good profits, man. Anyway, on those as well. Being say $5-10 out of the money isn't ever a bad thing. But buying right out of the money is not, like $1 or $2, out of the money is not bad either. There was a lot of good options right there on December for Mara. More dunk. Are you talking about Dunkin' Donuts? Or dude, I keep saying Dunkin', man. Oh, chat, my mind is on Dunkin' Donuts. I meant to say Krispy Kreme. One day, I'm gonna say Dunkin' Donuts a lot. It's just gonna happen. You bought in before IPO, went active around 10 a.m. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Tim. Let's go, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff. I was talking about this yesterday, Tim. I said, hey, man, if you can get Krispy Kreme under $18, I thought that was going to be a really good buy-in spot for Krispy. And if it started under 16, even better. Honestly, I think if your buy-in's under $20, I think long-term wise, I think you'll make some good profits, right? I think you make some really good profits long-term there. Really good profits. And that was just me looking at it really quick, though. Like, you know, looking at the forward PEs and just the company in general. I mean, one, it's a very well-known company, right? So that adds a little bit of validity to the stock price no matter what. We're kind of talking about this earlier, man. How, like, one company will have, like, a better... will have, like, a higher PE level, but it's still trading higher than the company that's just like it. The lower PE level, one, because... you know, it's a name brand, right? That people know the company very, very well. So, and then you're also looking at the future, how much that company could grow, what country that company's in, yada, 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 yada. Even if that country, even sometimes, man, one company can be very, even better than a company in another country. But since that company's in one country and not the other, you know, the stock price could be way, way different just depending on those values. RMO is really struggling today, man. Price targets are brutal, and it's been left behind by the EV run here. Yeah, RMO's going to be a little behind again. You got to remember, though, RMO, Romeo is a battery tech, right? Battery tech. RMO is not the only battery tech company that's still running behind right now. Yeah, I'm bullish on RMO. Yeah, Andrew, I'm bullish on RMO, man. I like RMO a lot. But just remember, it's not just like an EV type company either. It is a battery company. They have been getting hit hard though, again, by the by this fuel cell shortages that are going on, man. And they're not the only battery tech right now, man, that's been getting smacked. That's the one reason why I'm still bullish on them, right? Because their price right now is still very low. But you got to remember, though, also, I'm looking at RMO as like a 2025, you know, number, right? That's where I'm looking at it. But don't be afraid, man. If you get up high on RMO right now, the way the market's doing with the RMO and other power companies, don't be afraid, dude, if you get up high to sell some of your shares and then buy back on a low again. Because there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. Lots. Because, look, I mean, we were at almost $11 like on June 8th. That'd have been a good time to get out, you know, sell some of your shares right there. Even June 7th or June like 9th would have been a good time to sell some of your shares. And then buy back on a low again. And kind of churn money that way on the ups and downs. Especially until battery tech starts turning back around all the way. But at any point, you can see battery techs, man, start to turn for the better, right? For a more long term. I still think RMO will start turning around sometime this fall. I don't know exactly when. And there's other battery techs that I like as well that I think they'll start turning around more then too. We'll dip hard again after merging. There's always a possibility, Barbershop. There's always a possibility there's going to be another dip after merge. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of people... One reason why... You got to remember, man, one reason why CCIV is up right now as well... and one is because it's a SPAC company, right? Some SPAC companies have been turning around. Not all of them, some of them, right? I think this is the start of the SPAC turnaround, though. So companies that you're in that have been SPACs or were SPACs are starting to turn around, even if it's just a little bit. Today is a different story because today is a down market day, which is fine. We've had such a good days. Like, we had really good days the last few days. Like, my overall count's been, like, every day, man, it's been up tons in terms of, like, market value. It's been up a lot every day, pretty much. Today, it's down a little bit. But it's fine, again, because you're going to have down days. I don't get euphoric on up days. You know what I mean? I just let it do what it's going to do. Let it do what it's going to do. We could see like a mini dip. Another reason why, though, CCIV is up so much right now is because they've had a lot more people have reservations for the car, right? So the demand is way higher than even CCIV and Lucid thought it was going to be. Almost double the numbers of reserves, right, that they even thought, which is crazy, especially for the car price point right now. And that doesn't include like what they're going to be doing, you know, let's say 2 or 3 years from now when their cheaper models start rolling out, right? So that's really good for the stock. Again, I still have a $45 price target no matter what happens, though. Let's say we have a short-term dip. Again, my price target is still $40 to $45 in the year. So I'm okay whatever it does right this second. To me, you know what I'm saying though, Barbershop. To me, it's not really worth me like sitting there selling it and then buying it again. Now, if it has a big dip, I'll buy some more shares, 100%. Yeah, man. See, that was due to the factory modification stuff. Yes, Mansika. It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like 5,000 cars, and now it's 500 for the year. That's already been priced into it. That was part of that one downfall like a couple months ago in like April, I think, when they announced that was going to happen. I think it was back in April. And that was due to production issue stuff that was going on. They also made their next year's like 2022. Their predictions 20,000 cars next year. Which they said they might beat that. Which if they do beat it, that means the stock price is going to go really big. Because again, right now though, man, Sika, I'm looking at 2025 though. So you're like, I guess let's say your look at the stock might be different than mine. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I don't want to like get it wrong, because you might be looking, man, Sika, for a play on this year, right? Where I'm looking at a play like 2025 or whatever, right? 2030. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever. I don't know if I'll ever sell all of it, but maybe then I might sell some, or if we get up like some crazy large run up. Let's just say like CCIV has this massive run, right? And let's just say it's up 50% over my target price or 100% over my target price, really, really quick. And I'm like, what the heck's going on? It's like euphoria going on. And then you notice me a sell off. Then I might sell some of my shares, maybe the shares, and then buy back on a low again. But if it's, again, man, if it goes up, let's say 5% over my target price, I'm not really going to care too much about that. I'm just going to continue to hodl it. Just doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Now, your outlook might be different than mine, though. You know what I mean? Your outlook might be a lot different. And that's fine. That's totally fine, man. Your outlook might be 6 months or a year, right? Whereas my outlook's like 5 to 10 year outlooks. Now, I'm not saying I personally don't like to buy and sell stocks. You guys know me, man. Hell, I did 2 flip trades yesterday. I did a flip trade this morning. So I still like doing flips on the daily. I still like doing scalp trades. It's just on my bigger plays, like my EV stocks, my alternative energy plays, my a lot other my momentum, my growth stocks, especially my growth stocks, or even my value stocks. Right, I like to hold on to those for a lot longer than somebody else might. But it's not like I don't go and flip stocks, because I still do that as well. Like, but I definitely don't recommend somebody brand new to the stock market to start flipping shares, right? Because a lot of people get burned. They start playing on emotion. You can't do that. Yeah, Barbershop, man. It's make sure you when you hit the bell notification down below, Barbershop. Make sure it hits on. Make sure you have on all notifications and not just like customize. Because for some reason YouTube doesn't care anymore. I don't know what to do, man. That's the reason why numbers have been down so much, right? YouTube says there's nothing wrong with the channel. Obviously, since the channel got banned and then got deleted off the whole platform and then came back finally after I appealed it, the channel's been doing worse and worse and worse over time. YouTube still claims there's nothing going on. So, yeah. Even though my comments get deleted, like my actual comments, like if I comment back to you guys, like my comments get deleted. But YouTube says there's nothing going on, so there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So if you do hit the notification bell, make sure you have all notifications turned on. There's like I don't know why YouTube makes you do that. But it is what it is. Like if you get on the bell notification, you have to put on all. You're getting all notifications, but yeah, mine's on all though. Got you, Barbershop. Yeah, I mean, believe me, dude. Talking to YouTube, man, it's like talking to a brick wall. All they do is just send you copy paste this stuff. Unfortunately, just copy paste. TT is what TT is. Believe me, I wish I could change it too. It gets very annoying, man, when I comment to you guys in the videos and my comments get deleted. It's like, well, I didn't want to talk to my community anyway, right? Like, I'm a very active person in the community. You know what I mean? Within my community. If you guys comment or you guys ask questions, I'm very, very, you know, thorough with my answers and like to comment back on the videos. But yeah, YouTube just deletes my comments now. Feels bad, man. Yeah, pretty much, Barbershop. Yeah, that's pretty much the goal, to get to 100,000 subs, and that way I have a little bit better conversation with YouTube. Until then, man, until we get 100,000 subs, I'm pretty much just in the dark with YouTube. It stings, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, you're welcome, Supergirl. You're welcome, man. Don't worry about it, Supergoss. Again, it's not your guys' fault. It's YouTube. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, before the channel got banned and deleted, we were getting like 500 to 1,000, you know, viewers a stream. Now we're like barely breaking 100. Like the YouTube videos were getting like 10,000 plus, you know, views. Now we're barely getting 1,000 views on the videos. So, you know, I can't even comment on my own videos without them getting deleted. and again, trying to talk to YouTube is like talking to a brick wall unless you have 100,000 subs. So it is what it is. Yo, thanks, Barbershop. I'm gonna continue to pump out content. It just stinks. Just stinks to know that you guys aren't getting the content. And yeah. It is what it is. Barely, Casey. Barely, dude. Barely. I know. Tell me about it. You get way more from a brick wall. I mean, you're right. Dude, you should have seen the conversation. Like, last night, I contacted YouTube again just to try to talk to them. And they just gave me the same thing. They're like, we already told you there's nothing going on. That's all they said. There's nothing on our end that shows what's going on. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm like, I honestly actually told him, I was like, I get better answers from a brick wall. I was like, it's sad YouTube doesn't even know their own systems. Stock market's going down. But it's not even that, though, Andrew. That's the problem, though. It's actually my channel. That's the issue. I get that the overall interest is going down some. You know what I'm saying, Andrew? I get that, right? But when I got banned, Andrew, like when my channel got absolutely just destroyed on YouTube, I got banned and the channel got deleted. Then I had to apply to YouTube and get my channel back. And before that process, we were getting like 10,000, 10,000 views, right? And we get like a 500 to 1,000, sometimes 1,500 like viewers on live streams. And then after that, people aren't getting notifications anymore. Like, I can't even comment on my own videos without them getting deleted. My comments are getting deleted by YouTube, right? People aren't getting notified. I actually made a second account just to see. I don't get notified on my second account either. I don't know, man. YouTube's weird. But I get that, though, Andrew, for sure. Things are gonna quiet down anyway. It's just frustrating to know that YouTube just is just very, very it's just, oh my God. Like, I love YouTube as a platform, man, but their support team is garbage. Yo, Jason. Yay. Thank you so much, man, for the $5 tip. And I think it's because I talk about AMC, honestly. I think that's the bigger issue here. The one time I got any answer out of YouTube, they said my channel was getting mass reported. And I'm guessing it's because I talk about AMC. But again, all these other guys talking about AMC are getting like, tons of views on their channel still. And their channels aren't getting deleted like my channel did. So, RIP. Yo, thank you so much for the $5, man. I appreciate that, brother. Buy more AMC, man. You heard it from Jason, chat. Not from this shit. Well, I always say buy more AMC. But from Jason Corbett, hey, thank you so much for the $5. Also, makes you the top donor of the day. Appreciate you, brother. Yo, we got 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Also, 6 likes, man. 6 likes. Well, Matt's channel didn't get hurt by the ban, though, Barris. My channel got smacked. His channel actually grew from the ban. Though I do like Matt, man. Matt's a nice guy, but his channel grew from the ban. My channel, man, got RIP'd. RIP'd from it. The hedge funds are shorting your channel. It feels that way. Like I said, the only like, advice I got from YouTube was the first time I got like banned. Because I've been banned twice, right? And one time my channel got completely wiped off the network. It got, completely deleted. But the first ban I got, the guy from YouTube, I don't know if he's supposed to say that or not, but he said that my channel was getting mass reported. I was like, all right, sweet. Man, your NVIDIA calls are going on the roller coaster ride. Seems like it's getting shorted, but not sure. I think it's right now, Marcus. How's NVIDIA been doing today? We got 2 minutes left, though. I haven't looked at NVIDIA today. I do have NVIDIA shares. Do have some NVIDIA shares, man. It's been doing pretty decent. It's up almost 1% today. It's up almost 1%. I like NVIDIA a lot. Do you like NVIDIA a lot, man? They've been doing very, very well, though. Like, crazy well. Crazy, crazy well. Again, don't be afraid, though. If you have, like, some really good call options, you're very, very up on those. Let's just, again, like, say you're up, quite a bit. Never be afraid, though, man, to cash out on some of those. Because the K will smack you around if you don't. I'm on 1 minute timeline again. Because the K will whoop some boots. It's a good thing about having shares, too, is they never expire, right? So you just continue to hold. Whereas, eventually you want to get out of your options, especially way before you even have to, because the K hurts you over time. But options are good to use to your advantage. Very, very good to use to your advantage, man. See, I was hoping AMC get back to 55 bucks today. Yo, market close though. Market close though, guys, at 54.20. I think that'll update. It probably close a little bit higher, like 54.25 area. We'll see what it'll eventually update though. Was up to 818 at one point, just 20% at this point. I got them for the split to see if they can get a home run. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you there, Marcus. It's a good idea. It's a good idea because sometimes, man, sometimes when they have good splits like that, you'll see a lot more people buy in. It's just so many, because a lot of people won't buy, like, let's just say shares that are, like, little pieces of shares here and there. A lot of people won't do that, so a lot of people want to wait. That's what happened to Tesla, right? And other stocks that I've been in as well. You have some pretty decent bumps when they split like that. AMC trading sideways for the next year, LOL. I don't think that's gonna happen, Hyper. I think right now we're in the $50 to $60 range, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down for a little bit until we finally break out. And I think once we break out and get above the $60 mark, going to 65, I think we're gonna go right to FOMO, right to at least or above where we were at before in the 70+ range. If we do break the all-time high, I think really FOMO and euphoria is definitely gonna bring us up close to 100. And I think somewhere around 100, we could start seeing those margins happen. Because you gotta remember, man, it costs us nothing to hold. It costs hedge funds a lot of money every day to continue to hold, right? It costs us nothing, but hedge funds holding at this price costs them money. Oh wait, never mind, I misread that. Now you're good. SMA and the 200. Oh, I got you. Yeah, you're good. You're good though. You're good, White Wolf. Going to 100K, baby. In February 2022, I won't pay capital taxes. Well, you'll pay less capital taxes. Less. I mean, I'll hold it as long as it takes, right? Hey, Craig, people say the same thing at $8 too, right? People say the same thing at $8. I still think the upside potential is a lot higher than what it is right now. So, I mean, everybody's gonna look at stuff different too. Oh, dude, yo, Healy, dude, I seen that post in Discord. Oh my god. Here's why the SEC never helps us, dude. It's the SEC, bro. They ain't out to look for us. They're out to look for the big dogs out there, not us, man. I'm still singing from selling CCIV. It's all good, barbershop. Again, man, you can eventually buy in again. It's not the end of the world. You said you had to sell, so I wouldn't worry about it. If you had to sell, you had to sell, man. Never get down to yourself on that. Because sometimes, man, you just got to, you have to get out. You got to get out, I guess. Of your, if you have money, if you need money, man, to like pay bills or something. Somebody gets mad at you for that, man. That's stupid. Yeah, exactly, Thor. That's what I'm saying. Like it costs hedge funds, man, to hold. Like, it doesn't cost us anything to hold, guys. It costs us as retail investors nothing. It costs hedge funds lots of money, especially to hold at this level. It costs them every day. They're bleeding out money every day, man. Every day they're bleeding out, bleeding out, bleeding out, bleeding out. They're bleeding money every day. It doesn't matter about the incremental movements, right? One day we're up, one day we're up 9, 10%. Next day we might be down 5%. One day we're up 20%. Next day we might be down 10%. The fluctuations don't hurt us. You know who it does hurt? It hurts the hedge funds, man. It hurts them. If AMC hits 100, Jason shaves his beard. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Dude, I haven't clean shaved since I was, dude. It's been at least a good, it's been at least a good 5 years since I've actually clean shaven anyway. I mean, I say when I'm gonna sell. Mansika, yeah. Thank you for giving us good info. Hey, Afghan, thank you, man, for coming and hanging out, brother. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit the sub button, make sure you guys hit the sub button, hit the little bell notification, and turn on all notifications. That way, maybe YouTube might notify you. Who knows? They might not, though, too. Keep the beard, man. I can't. Getting real last time I saw your chin. Yeah, honestly, this is like one of the I guess, like, less beardly times I've ever been into. Because even as somebody that's in the real estate market and things like that, man, I mean, I'm probably like your more casual, laid back, like t-shirt, shorts kind of person, right? Unless I have to. Now, if I'm going on like a business meeting or something like that, right? If I'm going on something like, Pacific like that, then I'll put on a button up and like some Dickies or something, right? Or some nice jeans or something, some khakis or something. I don't know. But if not, I'm probably in some shorts and a t-shirt. I ain't about to dress up for something stupid. Just not me, dude. Just not me. I'm debating on looking like a good buy, but I don't know if there's a second time IPOing. You talking about Krispy Kreme? Yo, nice. What was your average buy-in price, Jay? I said yesterday, man, if Krispy Kreme comes out under $18, is a good buy-in spot. I think if you can get under 20, I think for a long-term hold, I think you're fine under 20. If you can get under 16 was even better. A really, really good deal. I thought if you can get under 18 bucks, I think that's a sweet spot for Krispy for sure. Just because I think the growth is there. Especially as everything starts opening back up. I think the revenues going into this year, going into next year are going to go up a lot too. Imagine if you were at a shelter. I'm my facility, $900K a year. Going in, Michael, going in, man. Or I could sit here, man, and make some millies on stocks too, though, Michael. I'm already in a lot of investing. You got to remember, man. You got to remember, Michael. I'm in the real estate market, the stock market, the crypto market, and businesses as well. So it's like, man, I already have a lot going on. That's the problem here with me. It's hard for me to get time, right? I also got 3 kids, man, and a family I juggle around, right, as well, trying to do everything, and obviously family number one. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot. Don't sell, be a real ape. Exactly, Marcus. Exactly. Buy and hodl. Let's go, baby. Yo, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit the sub button below. Definitely love to have you guys come back and hang out. I also post videos every day as well. We chat it up. Even though YouTube's been smacking us ever since we got banned. If you guys don't know, I got banned twice now for covering AMC, RIP. So my channel's been getting smacked very hard. Nothing I can do about it. So if you guys don't get videos, if you guys don't get stuff, man, just, RIP me. Do you know anything about, you're talking about, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I bought this company on the IPO. Coupang? Yeah, dude. Good old Coupang, mom. Coupang. We bought down. I bought quite a bit of Coupang in the $30 range. If Coupang goes, let's just say Coupang. If you're looking for a long-term hold, right? If you're looking for a long-term hold on Coop, I think the long-term there upside even at $40 is big, right? Is big on the upsides there. Now I remember this on IPO day, like this thing shot down like a crazy man. I remember watching this thing like nuts. But I've always thought if you can get under $40, I think you're okay on this stock. Just remember though, man, it is obviously a stock from a different country, so it's kind of like DD, right? It's kind of like DD. How's DD doing? A lot of these companies, man, are decent companies, right? Are good companies. There's one they're in different countries, so you're gonna get bollywopped a little bit there, unfortunately. But I think there's some good long-term holding in there, right? I think there's some good long-term holding or even swing trade opportunities, especially if you see some of these stocks like dip very, very big and you want to swing trade them. There's definitely some opportunities in there. That's what you're looking for. Everybody be different on that end. Obviously, if you don't know what you're doing, then definitely don't be doing that. But his hand movements have got to go. Oh, he's just a hand talker. Benito, he's just a hand. There's nothing you're going to do with that, right? I have some friends, man, who are in the real estate market as well. Man, every time they're talking, I feel like I'm watching a karate match. It's just some people are just hand talkers. And it's a good way to bring people in, I guess, too. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it is a good way to bring people in into some action, into your words, I guess. They claim violence. Oh yeah. White Wolf. Yeah, I got. Both times I've been banned now, they claim that I'm doing violent stuff on the stream. I'm a very violent streamer. So I guess talking about stock market is very violent. And every time I've been doing it, it's because I was talking about AMC. And my channel's been getting smacked, dude. I'm telling you. That last ban, dude, really smacked the channel, though, hard. Really big. Or he's Italian, maybe, too. That's true, too, White Wolf. I don't know where Zip Trader's from, right? He's a good guy, though, man. I like Charlie. He's a good guy. Good guy, indeed. I mean, maybe he is Italian, too. I just know, like, some of my people, like, some of the people I know, man, they're very big hand talkers as well. Some people are just that way. Violent stock talk. Yeah, exactly. It's YouTube, bro. It's YouTube. Me personally, I think it's just hedge funds, right? Because the last time I got any kind of talk was they said that things were going nuts. What's your thoughts on VeChain crypto? You're talking about VET? You're talking about VET barbershop? That way I know for sure. I think that's what VeChain is VET, but I'm not 100% sure there. How can we win when they easily short us down like today? Benjamin, what happens, man, right now is we're in... see, people did the same thing, right, between the $5 and $10 mark. People talked about this forever. How can we win? How can we win? Because eventually what happens is we break through and the FOMO kicks in and we go higher and higher. And then they continue to bleed out. And eventually they'll have to buy back in. It doesn't matter. Like right now, yeah, they think eventually they're going to win, right? They think eventually that we're going to give in, we're going to continue to sell, and it's going to make the market go down. Or they think that they're going to get bailed out again, kind of like what happened in January and February. I don't think that's going to happen again. I think if we can get to $100, which I think is very possible, I think it's very, very possible. I think that's when we're going to start seeing margin calls come into place. And I think, honestly, that's when the margin calls start happening. I think that's when we have our best chance for the squeeze to start, is margins. Because I personally think right now, with how big their egos are, I think they'll take it all the way down to their grave, man, at this point, right? Trying to not have to buy back in. But it doesn't matter if margins start happening. I mean, it's very obvious, Benjamin, 100%. You're not wrong there. Then you also have people that are obviously trading the stock, like day trading and stuff like that. So they know where resistance lines are at. So once we hit a resistance line around 60, maybe 61 area, that's when they'll start selling as well. And then also on top of that, we have people that are pushing us down, aka hedges. that are pushing down the stock as well. Eventually, you break through that wall, though, Benjamin. Right now, let's just say 50. Let's just say 55 is the new 8 or the new 10 or whatever you want to say on that end. Eventually, you break through that zone, and I think that's when we run to 65. And I think it's once we hit 65 and break above it in our 2-hour chart lines, I think we're going right back to the all-time highs again. I bought Neo at okay, you're talking about 32.10 and at 30.90. Sold a few days ago. When to rebuy? That would be up to you, Mansika. Again, I'm long-term, Mansika. If we see Neo, let me look at Neo real quick, and I'll tell you what would be a good entry point on Neo. Again, Neo today was down 4%, which is very, again, you already knew this was going to happen today, right? A lot of us already kind of planned this. They had the run up going into their car sales, right? So the car sales did very well. So you had the sell off after that. It seems like the new base right now is around 50. I would say if it drops below 50, maybe put a buy-in order like 49 or 49.99 or something like that. I think 50-ish, around the 50, $49, $50 mark is probably a pretty good place to be at for Neo. Again, I'm long-term on Neo, so my end of the year, price point is still the $75 I had before. I don't think there's anything different there. I knew we was going to have a run-up, though, on the day before the car came out, the car sales came out, then we had the sell-off, right? The same thing with, you go over here to XPeng, right? Same thing with XPeng today, right? We had the run-up until they announced how many cars were selling, then you had the sell-off. This is very natural. It's not that car sales were bad. The car sales was great. It's just, this is what traders do, right? If you're a trader, you buy the hype, which is pushing the stock up over those first few days, buy the hype, and then that day of, you sell right before the news comes out or right at the news, and then the market comes down, right? You have that 2 or 3% down pull, whatever it may be, maybe more than that sometimes. Same thing with Li Auto, right? Li Auto announced how many cars they sold, right? So you had the run up before, aka buy the hype, and then you sold the news. Very, 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 yeah. As a trader, if I was day trading this stock or swing trading, that's what I'd be doing. As obviously, Li Auto and others in these other EV companies, I'm buying a hold of them, right? I'm a long-term investor in these companies. So for me, I don't really care about the ups and downs, the small ups and downs right now. I'm looking at next year, right? 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, especially 2025. That's what I'm looking at. But if you're looking to buy and hold and then or buy and sell really quick, then you want to buy the hype and then sell the news the day of something's coming out. So this will happen again in 3 months. In 3 months, at the end of the quarter, right? When they announce on that next, see, July, August, September, October. So going into October, right? People will be doing the same thing. So October 1st area, you'll see another little tiny sell-off again. You'll see a run-up. This is very normal, though. Very, very normal. But if you're looking for a buy-in price, it seems like there's a pretty good base around the $49 to $50 mark right now. Obviously, if you can get it below the 50, around, like, say, 48, 49, then, the better there. Now, I obviously can't go back and, say, when a market sell-off would happen, right? I can't explain that or when that could be or when it's going to happen for sure. Yo, Big Sal, baby. Let's go, dude. You big nerd. What's up, man? What's up, brother? Do you see EV sector bouncing back after today? Do I see it bouncing back? I mean, it's already bounced back a lot, Dan. I don't know what you mean by that. You're talking about from the down parts we had today? Well, the reason why we had the down part today, Dan, was because the buy up, again, the euphoria and the hype going into car sale numbers today, right? So I think right now it's fine where it's at. I expected this. I talked about this a little bit yesterday as well in Discord. I expected us to see like a 3 to 5% sell off in the EV stocks because they were going to be announcing their car sales. It's very normal, right? Every 3 months they announce their quarterly car sales and how much they sold. You have the hype going into that, so you have the people buying, the day traders or traders and swing traders buying up before that, and then they'll sell the day of. Very normal. Investors, a meme mania won't hit it again. Oh yeah, Chris. I mean, it's Robinhood, brother. It's Robinhood, man. It's Robinhood. So what option plays are on the table for tomorrow? Any financial advice for us? Oh, you're talking about options? I haven't looked at Stocko Tracker really quick. Let me look at Stocko. Ooh, yeah. AMC, crazy. So right now there's 39, almost 40,000 calls ending in the money tomorrow. So obviously at $55, we've down another 10,000 ending tomorrow. So I think we can do that. I think tomorrow we can have, you know, say 50,000 plus shares. I'm still aiming for 6001 since we had a down day today. And I'm looking at this from a pattern number too. You know what I mean? So Monday, we had the up day, right? So up day here, down day Tuesday, flat day Wednesday, down day Thursday. To me, man, that signals we're having an up day tomorrow, baby. I don't know how high it's going to go, though. It'd be nice to see us finish at 6001. But I think we can definitely break $55 tomorrow. Definitely break $55 tomorrow, though. Obviously, me being a very optimistic person. And just being very positive, though, dude. I'm speaking 6001 into existence. I'm doing it. Doing it. You can't change my mind, chat. Can't change my mind. I mean, it's Robinhood. Sal, what can you do, man? Now, if they're talking about like the stock going down after a squeeze, then yeah, obviously that's normal, right? But the stock hasn't squoze yet, right? Stock has not squoze yet. Yo, chat, if you guys have it, make sure to hit the sub button below. I almost said follow button. I guess sub button's the same. Make sure you guys hit the sub button. I think we're almost at 21,000 subs, which is awesome. Make sure you guys put on all notifications because I got banned off YouTube twice now, and because I'm a very violent streamer. AKA, I'm talking about you know, AMC. So I've been getting RIP'd by YouTube here lately. So if you guys are wondering why like the YouTube videos and views are all down on my channel, it's because YouTube keeps smacking my channel. And there's nothing I can do about it. So, you know, RIP me. But I'm not giving up, Chad. I'm not giving up. So don't worry about that. I'm still going to be pumping out content. It's just, it's definitely sad. It makes me a little sad inside, but it is what it is. So if you guys are wondering if I haven't been putting out content, I've been putting out content. It's just people aren't getting notifications anymore. I mean, do you see a sell-off continuing tomorrow or maybe next week? I'm hoping for a non-sell-off tomorrow. Are you talking about the market overall? Or are you talking about EVs tomorrow? I think tomorrow should be a decent day in the market. Now, obviously, I don't know if I haven't looked yet today. So one thing I like to do on Thursdays, especially if a Thursday's a down day in the market, I like to look for FUD articles. Because if there's a lot of FUD in the market, obviously that can create a sort of a sell-off in the stocks, you know, overall. But I think since we had a down day today in the market for a lot of stocks, especially EV plays, and again, the EV stock market was, we already knew they were going to have a sell-off, right? Because again, you got the euphoria leading up to the car sale numbers and the car delivery numbers. This happens every 3 months. Every 3 months, at the end of the quarter, you see a run up and then it's some sort of a sell-off, right? Whether it's usually somewhere around like 5%, maybe sometimes less. Like right now, some of those stocks were less. Like NEO was like 4%. I think, Li Auto was like 2 or 3%, and so was XPeng. Very normal though. Very normal. The 145 options are always stacked. Yeah, there's a lot because they're super cheap, Hoff. It's because they're super cheap. That's the bigger thing there, is that those things are very cheap. If you guys are wondering what I'm using though, if you're wondering what I'm using here, let me get a link for you. So we here. I hope everybody's having a great day today, though. I hope everybody's having a great. I need to change this. If you guys didn't know, man, Webull is doing a deal right now for the month of July, since they added in their fractional shares finally. So you can buy fractional shares right now. If you sign up on Webull through this link, you get 2 free stocks worth of the $2,000, and all you gotta do is deposit $5 to get that deal, which is pretty awesome, at least. Can a person exercise a debit spread option? Can you exercise? You can exercise your spreads. Since when did a passion get mistaken for anger? Well, that's not the problem, CWC. The problem is, man, I'm getting mass reported on YouTube for covering AMC. I'm guessing it's the hedge funds. The only thing I think of is who in their right mind is going to mass report me? But But it's for me, if so far, it seems like it's only me getting smacked here lately. It's been kind of crazy. Like, I know, like, Matt got smacked for a while, right? But his channel, like, grew a lot off that when he got banned. My channel's been smacked, like, 3 times now. And I've had multiple videos taken down now. I've had multiple videos, demonetized as well now. And now, like, YouTube's, like, failing to give out notifications. They're failing. I can't even comment on my own videos, right? In my own videos, if I comment on them, the comments get deleted half the time, which is crazy. I don't know if the algorithm or the bots thinking I'm a spam or something. I don't know what it is. But YouTube has no answers, so. YouTube has no answers, man, and there's nothing I can do about it. Which sucks, because, again, I want to talk to you guys, and you guys comment on our videos. I'm like, yeah, I want to comment, but I can't. And when I do comment, half the time they get deleted. Yo, Dan, yeah. I mean, I'm me at the end of the day, right? I'm not changing for anything, so. What's up, man? What's up, Marcelo? How you doing, brother? Thoughts on Krispy Kreme? I like Krispy Kreme. I honestly, me personally, I think Krispy Kreme is a better buy under the $20 mark, but it's not a bad deal. Like this today, you could have got it under, like where I said we should be buying at. If you could have got it under $18, I think it was a massive good deal under 18. I still don't think it's a bad deal even right now at 21. I mean, obviously, I'd rather it be under 20. But if you could have bought it under 18, I think that's a really, really good deal. So anybody that did buy it under 18, man, congrats to you. Great there. We talked about this yesterday. You guys asked me, like, what I thought it should be at. Well, you asked me, though. I don't remember. It wasn't yesterday. I think it was the day before or 2 days ago. I can't remember. But I thought if it started under $18, it was a really good deal, I thought. Just because I think Krispy Kreme is going to continue to grow. If you're looking at their outlook numbers, especially right now, especially coming out of the pandemic, so on and so forth there. I mean, it's Krispy Kreme, bro. You can't blame me there, right? You can't blame me. Still doing that. Oh, yeah, you're good. I'm going to still pump out content. I'm still going to pump out content, man. With my friends, I recruit free info. I review a door or two main AMC creators, and I watch. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks so much, Ben. I do appreciate that, brother. I got to go. A day job later, Apes. Yo, peace out, Ben. Hope you have a great day, man, at the job, brother. I think you would buy back this call option you sold in your debit spread in order to exercise. Yeah. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sal. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Hey, guys, we're going to be live early tomorrow, by the way, too. Be live early tomorrow, man. Since YouTube's been smacking the channel, I'm going to give YouTube the F you, man, and double down. I'm doubling down. YouTube's peed me off. So now we're doubling down on YouTube. I made the decision today. I was like, Evan, we're doubling down. YouTube doesn't want to support me. I'll support myself. Jason, what's up, brother? What's your thought on Wish? Thanks in advance. You changed my life. Yo, Crypt, you're awesome, dude. Hope you're doing well, man. So Jack from Galactica Finance, you're not Jason. You suck. Get out of here, Sal. No, don't be spreading any hate, though. Seriously, you know me, man. I'm all about con and people being positive. That's funny, though, Sal. That's great, dude. Hey, I appreciate you, Sal. You're an amazing person. That's freaking hilarious, Sal. What's my thoughts on Wish? Good old Wish. Good old Wish, man. I think if you're buying Wish as a long-term investment, what, buddy? Awesome, buddy. Good job. That was Cedar telling me something. But honestly, I think if you're buying right now as a long-term, like for a long-term hold, then I think you're good on Wish. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there saying it's going to squeeze. I mean, obviously, if there is a squeeze coming to happen, I guess you already have shares, right? I got to golf with clients tomorrow. Oh, really, Shane? I mean, it's awesome, dude. I love golfing, Shane. I don't have anybody to golf with, so I haven't been golfing in like a year now. So it's kind of stinks. But I used to love going golfing a lot. A lot of my friends, man, in the area have moved away. I have one friend that moved to Washington State. Another friend who moved all the way up to Baltimore. So, my local friends, man, have all moved away now. R.I.P. So I don't really have any like local friends anymore. Holders are getting screwed with these synthetic short shares. Keeps pressure on any climb. Well, at the end of the day, though, Kim, it doesn't matter. We're not getting screwed, right? So people that are holding, retail investors are holding, aren't getting screwed. You know who's getting screwed, though, is these guys who keep shorting the stock. They're bleeding money. We're not bleeding money. It costs us nothing to hodl. What's it costing us to hodl the stock? I think people are forgetting the point there. So if you're holding AMC, I think people are forgetting the point that AMC, man, like us holding AMC costs us zero. It's costing them lots of money. A lot of those guys have been shorting the stock since it was, below $10 a share. They're bleeding out money every day. And I don't feel sorry for them. I gotta jump off. I'll catch you. Yo, peace out, Barbershop. I love you, man. Hey, I'll be on a lot early tomorrow too, Barbershop. So I'll see you tomorrow, man. I'm saying screw YouTube. We're just gonna double down, man. If they want to ban my channel and continue to smack the channel over and over again, then we're just gonna double down. Like I'm a hard-headed person, so whatever. Some people might have bought AMC on margin, so they might be looking at margin fees. Well, I've always said, though, White Wolf, do not buy AMC on margin, though. Like I've said that plenty of times. Do not use margin. Yo, anybody in the chat's been here for a while. How many times have I said don't use margin, chat? Well, a lot. Do not do it. I don't care how much you think it's going to be good. Do not do it, man. And the biggest reason why I say that too is because we don't know how long this is going to be. A long time. You know what I mean? We've been at this thing for over 6 months now. So I don't know if I can really say this, man. Just don't use margin, especially to be buying AMC right now. Just don't do it. Oh well, if you said it, then man, it's margin though. Dude. That's the problem. Right, a lot of people don't really get, man, that over time you're paying those margin fees, and that really hurts you. Really hurts you, man, over time. Now, if you knew, for certain, man, tomorrow was the day it was gonna squeeze, then obviously, if you had this one, somebody told you something, I don't know, if you had a crystal ball, and you knew that squeeze was within the next week, then obviously it's yo, whatever, man, whatever. But if you don't know, and this thing goes on for another couple months, man, those margin fees are gonna be killer. But hey, it's your money, right? It's your money. Put your content on Rumble? Old Rumble. I don't even know what Rumble is, Skinner. I'll be honest. Dude, I'm old, Skinner, dude. You know what I mean? I don't have TikTok or the only thing I have is Twitter. I'm just old. I'm an old man. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, though, here's a Twitter link. Love to have you guys on Twitter. I don't really put out the Twitter a lot, but if you want to, there's a Twitter link. Love to have you guys over there, though. I probably should do those things, man. Some thought it was a quick win. Well, I never thought this was going to be a quick win, Bart. I've been saying since January, man, it was going to be a long timed out squeeze, right? I never thought it was going to have this thing where it jumps all the way up and then comes back down a day or two later. I've always thought that it was going to be more of a slow climb. That's just what I've always thought it was going to be. Yo, what's up, Gilbert? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. It's the same BS, crypto. It's the same BS, man. Right now we're stuck in that same pattern between 50 and 60 bucks. You know what I mean? We've been here for a while, crypto. Pretty much, I would say $55 is the new 10. You know, we went up and then we came back down off that up. And now we're stuck in the new zone for a little bit. And eventually we'll break out of this zone and go to the next, go to the next high zone. And then we'll come off that high zone. And then we'll, again, that's the reason why I think this is going to be a slow squeeze until we get margin calls. Now, once margin calls finally go, I think we're going to be fine, man. A lot of creators on TikTok creating their channels. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm just old, I guess, man. I need to get with the times, right? I need to get with the times. Yo, what's up, though, Gilbert? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well, Gilbert. Yeah, what we're doing here, man, is we're ripping, consolidating. I think that's going to be a play for now until we get margins, right? When margin calls, then we'll see a more, a more substantial rips. Do I do stocks for a living? I do multiple things for a living, yeah. So, stock market, crypto market, and the housing market is where I make most of my money, yes. That's where I make most of my money. Also, again, I do run a finance business myself. So, if I'm not working on YouTube, I'm usually doing that as well. Remember, I did go to school for finance, so I'm not a financial advisor. So, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. Just a nerd on the internet, man. Just a nerd on the internet. Gotta make money somehow if stocks aren't your thing, I guess. I like the money markets in general, Benito. I like the money markets in general. I don't think you have to be in just one money market. I like all the money markets, right? Whether it's the business side of things, stocks, crypto markets, housing market, wherever that may be, man. Money markets are what gets me going. It's the reason why I went to school for financing as well. And that's just what gets me going, man. Thoughts on AMC tomorrow? I think tomorrow is going to be a good day. No, I think tomorrow can be a good day. I do think it is Friday, so we could have some pushbacks, though. I think tomorrow, honestly, depends on how the first hour of the market goes on AMC. I think that's going to fuel the rest of the day. I think it's going to fuel the rest of the day. Buy Cardano. I have Cardano, ETH, and ETC. I don't have VeChain, but I do have others. I think the crypto market is going to come back pretty strong, though, going into the end of the year, especially going into the fall months and late summer. I think just like I think the stock market, late year is going to do great. I do have some concerns for November, December, but I honestly think those concerns are only maybe 5%. Like a 5% chance of that happening. My concerns for end of year, November, December, for the market overall. So I think we have at least a good 90% chance of continuing just to rip into next year. Because Benito, because some people take you like as a never heard of anyone being sued, dude. You haven't been on YouTube long enough, then, man. I know a couple guys that's in the finance market that have got sued on YouTube. That have gotten sued. I just want to be, I get to the day, man, but I'm not scared of getting like sued because I know like obviously you can get out of those suits very, very easily. Again, I have all my videos say not financial advice in the bottom right corner. But at the end of the day, man, I'm not trying, I don't have time to deal with stupidity and, two, just protecting myself at the end of the day, just from any kind of stupidity, right? Like I've always said, though, Benito, it's like, one, you want to make sure you're doing your own research, right, on any stocks. I can be a source of I can be a source, but make sure you're looking at multiple areas. It makes sure you're doing your own, due diligence on top of everything else. Do your own stuff. I mean, come on, it's YouTube, man. Hey, it's a weird world we live in, Benito. I mean, hell, Benito, if you would have told me when I started YouTube, 8 months ago, if I would have started YouTube 8 months ago, if you would have told me that 8 months ago that my channel would be banned twice now and deleted off the whole entire platform once and had 3 bans, technically 3 bans, 2 community guideline strikes already in 8 months for talking about stocks, I would have probably told you were silly, right? But here I am, man. My channel's been banned completely off of YouTube. I've had 2 community guideline strikes. My channel now is pretty much in dormant because YouTube, 1, doesn't want to promote the channel anymore. 2, I can't even comment on my own videos hardly anymore without my comments getting deleted. You know what I mean? So if you would have told me that 8 months ago, I would have said probably lying, but here we are, man. You know? Dude, it's Michael Burry, dude. It's Michael Burry, man. I'm not looking at Michael Burry for financial advice. I'm not doing it. The guy comes out of the woodwork every once in a blue moon and says some stupid stuff. Yeah, obviously, every once in a while, you're going to be right. LOL rant. I mean, it's true, though, Bart. You know what I mean? If you'd have told me long ago that my channel is now going to get smacked because of YouTube being stupid, again, I would have been like, nah, that's not going to happen. Like, I'm one of the most positive people on YouTube. I'm not violent at all. So... Zala to the moon. It reminds you of McAfee, dude. Hey, go to McAfee. Yo, what's up, Thomas? Yeah, I'm gonna be doubling down. Well, one reason why I haven't got to stream a lot is because YouTube's been doing a lot of stupid stuff. So I can't go live as often because of YouTube being stupid. Two, obviously, my grandmother has, bone cancer, and she only has like another month to live. They're giving her another month or so to live, and she's been getting very, very bad. So I've been trying to spend as much time with her. Because she is like my second mom. Without her, like me and my sister would have been living in, homeless shelters still, right? So, she's like my second mom. And obviously, the kids make her feel a little better too. And those things are very, very, family's very, very near and heart to me. So I take family very, very serious. Two, YouTube's just been a pile of poo because I can't do nothing on YouTube without getting smacked down anymore. So that's been kind of, it's been kind of very... takes any kind of motivation out of you because I do a live stream and then the next day my channel's banned, or I do a live stream and then I get a community guideline strike, or I do a live stream and you know what I'm saying, it gets demonetized, right? You know what I mean? It's been very disheartening. I won't lie about it. Anytime I talk about AMC or do anything like that, man, it's bop. But then everybody else, man, Happy Dory on YouTube, man, talking about AMC all day long, nothing happens to them. It's very, very disheartening. So it is what it is. Oh, she's been doing some gummies, yeah, Benito. She's been doing some gummies, man. Again, at the end of the day, she doesn't have they don't give her very long right now anyway. Like I said, the cancer itself has spread, anywhere from all the way down to her feet, all the way up to her like collarbone area. So it's pretty much everywhere at this point, right? It's a type of fast growing, bone cancer that's usually give you 3 to 6 months to live. Again, she's 80. So she's older, right? She's, very fragile. She just actually got over cancer a year and a half ago. She had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So she's already, very, very weak. So, Hey, I wanted to chill sometime. You live in Murfreesboro. Yo, nice, Eric. Nice, man. Good stuff. Good old Murfreesboro. The Barrow. We should own more than 80% of the flow. I'm sure I'd like to see the new numbers, Nicholas. I'd like to see the new numbers and see where we're at right now in terms of like the numbers, right? The numbers, man. Yo, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Do you think about Neo? I love Neo, Gilbert. Again, I've been saying buy Neo since it was like what, under $10 a share. So I've been saying buy Neo forever, especially when we had the big dip down to the $30 range. Yo, nice. Good old Waynesboro, dude. Good old Waynesboro. Oh, you just moved to Donaldson. Nice. I live up towards the Hermitage. North, like, what is it? North, we used to live in Green Hills for a while, obviously Nashville. Now we live in the Hermitage, which is still Nashville, but more northwest. Northeast. I said northwest. That's not Ash. I don't I'm over here talking about Ashland now. They have to cover all, right, Scott? So those synthetics will come out, man. All that stuff will get covered up. Or get, uncovered to get covered, right? When the thing goes, the thing goes. We just got to have margin start calling. And again, I still think margin, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to think margin comes somewhere around $100 a share. Unless they just continue to bleed out. Obviously, every day they are bleeding out every day. But right now, one ego's there, right? So I think, honestly, right now, it's more about ego than anything right now. to them. They don't want to be considered dumb money, right? Well, Scott, that's the reason why people are saying $100,000 a share, right? It's at the end of the day, man. If you can name the float and you're not selling, obviously, I get the stance of 100K a share. There's some validity there, right? Because if you're not selling, then obviously the stock price continues to go up, because then they have to continue to go up to buy that stock price. Not sure if you covered this already. What's your take on the S3 and bond talk hype? A lot of disinformation out there, I think. There is some misinformation. There is something to it, Thomas. There is something to it, man. But again, Thomas, this is YouTube. So what you want to do on YouTube, man, if you can find any little thing that you can talk about on YouTube and make it something very, very big, then obviously that can bring views to your channel. So yeah. I have discussed the bond. I haven't made a video on it. I thought about it. But I feel like it's almost overkill at this point. But maybe I'll talk about some bonds today, man, on the video. Maybe I'll break it down a little bit more. There is something to it. It's not. I'll give you a hint. It's not as big as people are saying, though, Thomas. I'm gonna guess they're either hyping it up, a little bit overhyped, right? Hyping it up on terms they just don't know what they're talking about, right, Thomas? Because a lot of new people that are making AMC videos have literally been in the market maybe for 6 months to 7 months now. They have very little understanding of how the market works and how the market does. I'm not gonna name any streamers in general, right? I'm just saying there's a lot of people out there, man, that don't know the market, right? And know how it works and things like that. Again, I don't know how the market works all the way either, and I've been in the market for 11 years. So it's hard for me to look into somebody that's been in the market for 6 months and all of a sudden they're hyping up stuff. Me personally, I think they know what they're doing. Again, they're YouTubers, right? They're making videos to try to hype things up to get views. It's simple. Very simple. Thank you for answering questions from live chat and not only super chat. Yeah, I'm here to hang out in my community, Scott. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like super chats and things allow me to support my 3 kids and continue to support the stream and the channel here and the stream fam as well, you guys. But it's nothing that you need to do for me to answer a question. I think that's stupid. Now, maybe I might not get to every question. I'll guarantee you that, but I'll try, right? I'll try to answer a lot. Hey, Daily Market Movers, thanks, man. I appreciate you, brother. When it goes, what happens? I mean, you'll know when it goes, too, Debbie. You'll know when it goes. When it happens, though, Debbie, you're going to see the market go nuts. Because I personally think when this happens, you're going to see some of these guys have to sell some of the other positions, too. I think that could move some of the markets in other areas, right? So if AMC does go as high as some people are saying, there's no way the other parts of the markets don't get some deal of hurt from it, right? Because at the end of the day, man, it's not like these companies have all their money just in AMC stock, right? They have money in lots of other stocks, and lots of other things, even crypto markets, even the crypto market side. That's my thoughts. They don't know what they're talking about as far as that S3 goes. Well, that's the thing, Thomas. Again, it's YouTube, bro. So as much as I, sometimes want to clickbait as well, because obviously you're on YouTube, so you're trying to get lots of views. I don't think a lot of these guys know what they're talking about. Again, nothing against them. They just, again, I feel like they see one video, so they copy the next video, right? And they go on that path. And two, they're trying to get lots of views, and that's really the biggest issue there. And it kind of spreads a little misinformation, gets people kind of overhyped, which I don't mind people getting hyped up by AMC. I'm hyped up by AMC as well. But I also don't want to spread mistruth, because sometimes what happens with that is you get people all hyped up and then they get let down. And sometimes that kind of pushes people away from AMC or other stocks. So they got so high up on euphoria that that's not happening now, that it brings down their mood and their overall, look on AMC as a stock and as a prospect to squeeze, or again, as the movement that we kind of created back when this stock was very, very low, that we wanted to show hedge funds and suits that they can't continue to short, stocks and short companies and make them, pretty much go to zero and file for bankruptcy. That's the only biggest thing I have an issue with that. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. It's be what it's be. I get the YouTube game, though. I get it. Because it is kind of a game. Well, don't you think some of those companies sold a lot of their crypto yesterday on that drop? Well, eventually, again, if you're talking about hedge funds in general, they do buy and sell in the crypto market, because they can leverage higher there, right? So they can have a higher leverage. So if they get up a lot, they'll sell and then they'll buy back in low again, over and over again. Now that happens in the stock market. But there's a little bit more safety features there in the stocks that they can't do over and over again like that. So yeah, there's some validity there too, crypto. One of those a full Tesla share. Let's go, Steven. Let's go, baby. I think that's the highest one I've seen so far. Most of the time, I've seen Apple stocks. That'll be like the number one that people get, like the higher stock price stocks. Be like an Apple stock or something like that. I think Tesla is probably one of the biggest ones I've seen. That's awesome, though, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, it's free money, I guess, too, right? It do be free money. Guys, if you guys haven't followed us on the Twitter sphere, man, you can follow us right there on Twitter, though. I'd love to have you guys be a part of the family on Twitter. I hope everybody's having a great day. If you haven't hit the sub button, think about hitting the sub button. Hit the like button down below. Hit that little bell notification. That way, maybe YouTube will, give you notifications on the stream. I don't really promote my Twitter a lot because I'm just old. But yeah, man, if you want to follow us, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm one of them. Yeah, I feel that, Debbie. I feel it. I feels it. Perfect undercover for the stocks the last 2 weeks. I think hopefully it breaks upside. I think we're gonna have an upside too eventually. Why? I still don't know when it's gonna happen, right? It'd be awesome to see a really good, nice break tomorrow. Instead we get above 60.01. That's still where I'm aiming for tomorrow. 60.01. One, I want to be optimistic, right, about AMC. And two, I just think that it could happen. I do know if we get close to 60, there's going to be a lot of push, though, downwards. Because they do not want us to get to $60 at all. But like I said, even if we get to 55 tomorrow, we're still getting some good options. Again, options are good to look at, right? But it's not like the end-all, say-all of having a lot of options in the green. But they can't create some scenarios where you have some pushes in the market and some pushes in AMC as the price goes up. Advice for indirectly investing in blockchains or play off the speculation on GME and future moves. Is there a best first crypto investment? I think there's a lot of good crypto investments. Just pick you like a spot that you want to buy into. Again, never jump in on something like right away unless you know it's at a really good spot to buy in. Doesn't matter whether it's GME or the crypto market or AMC or whatever. If you're looking for like a really, really nice spot, obviously have you a spot there and put you a buy order in there. And eventually, they'll probably come down and pick you up. Do you think AMC could be the cause of the market? I don't think AMC is going to be a cause of a market crash, Scott. I do think it can move markets, though, right? Let's say like the AMC does get to 100,000 a share. Obviously, if that was to happen, that would definitely create a lot of movement in the market. You know what I mean? And that could cause some big downward turns there. 100%. 100%, man. I don't think it'd cause a market crash. I think before that would happen, I think you would see another January, February kind of ordeal where they kind of, some of these places like Robinhood kind of stops. Because Robinhood put out a statement saying they could do that again, right? Well, yeah, Steven, if you open up an account with right now, even in the month of July right now, they have a deal going on right now in the month of July. That if you open up an account in the month of July and you put $5 in, just $5, you can get a free stock worth of $2,000 right now, which is pretty nutty, man. Hey, yeah, it's awesome you got a free Tesla stock. I would hold on to that bad boy. I wouldn't sell it, man. I'd hold on to that. Because right now I think it's at a good price point, too. And that stock could be worth, a couple grand soon. Well, I shouldn't say soon, but the next few years at least, holding on to it. Yo, CWCB, thank you so much for the $5, fam. I appreciate that, man. That is super nice. And again, those things aren't needed, but I appreciate you supporting me and the family and the stream fam as well, brother. 3-day weekends are great for AMC. I don't think it's a bad thing either, Steven. I keep saying Monday, by the way, guys. Remember, guys, the markets are closed on Monday, by the way. So remember that markets are closed Monday. So if you hear me say Monday as on like a day of going back to stock trade, I mean Tuesday. It's just ingrained. Monday's just ingrained in my head a lot of the time. So I just say Monday. Yo, C-Bound, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yo, we're doubling down, dude. I got ripped by YouTube again, so we're doubling down on YouTube. I'm done messing with YouTube, bro. Done messing with them. They can, you know, smack my channel, but I'm gonna come back with a vengeance again. Coming back, boys, even more vengeance. Like, Jesus Christ. Yay. If you guys watched the video from yesterday, if you look at the views, you can tell the views are way down on that video. It's because it got demonetized and didn't get put out there because YouTube smacked it. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. What can you do? I hope you're doing good, though, C-Bound. Hope you're doing good. Probably broke through the after holiday weekend on Wednesday. Looking like next week we repeat on July 7th. I mean, that'd be nice. That'd be very, very nice, man. DZ. It'd be good if it did that. Look at TAT stock. TAT Technologies. Dang, yeah, that's pretty good. Did they have earnings? Why are they up so much right now? Well, I should say pre-earnings, not really earnings. Weighed on by its debt load. Or do they get rid of some of their debt? Why is it pumping for, though? I mean, I don't know if I'd buy in right now, but I mean, it'd been nice to get in earlier, right? It's a pretty little pump. Oh, I see now. All right. It's a pretty good little aftermarket pump, though, there. Especially because a lot of stocks haven't been doing that. Rumble! Yo, see, I'll look into it and see how it goes, man. I will look into it, my man. Down to, what's this average? Get out of here. Stop it. All right, sweet. There we go. Stop it, you mom. Yo, chat, remember, if you guys haven't hit the like button below, make sure you guys hit the like button. We're almost 19 away from 300 or 200 likes. If you're not a sub, think about the sub button as well. We're almost at 21K subarooskies. I do hope everybody's doing a great day today. I appreciate everybody being here, man. Thanks again, though, CW, for the $5 tip, too, brother. I really do appreciate that. Yo, is there any other stocks you guys were looking at? Or any stocks you guys are looking to put money into after the AMC short squeeze? I'll have to break this down later right here, too. The Token is sort of a really good article on AMC. Sampo. Why are they giving out such a big dividend for? I do got a 8.1. Dude, some of these big dividend stocks are kind of crazy, though. I usually don't invest in the big dividends, but... Oh, rip. It got stuck on this, didn't it? It's like, that's not Sampo. There we go. Oh, man, though. The only bad thing, man, about this is the volume is so bad. Right? Like, holy moly. Patchouli, dude. Some crazy low volume now. I don't know. I don't even know what that's come even is though. It's a very, very low volume now. That to be for sure. Super low. I hate every time I had to redo this. I need to go into the settings again. Oh, with Honeywell. That's why then, yeah. Because again, I know they were heavily weighted down by debt. That's the reason why I was wondering. Did they strike a new deal with somebody that's going to help them pay off their debt? It seems like that's the case. Say REIT. So yeah, that's good C-bound. Yeah, man. If it's the REIT stock, that's not bad then. They give a good consistent, dividend. Would like to put AMC gains into cents before FDA approval of the 180 CGM device if possible. I feel that, Nolan. Honestly, Nolan, I put some more money into Apple. And the reason why I put money into Apple is Apple is working on their watch, right? For their watch coming out, it'd be like another year or so before it comes out. But because it has to go through approvals as well. But one of Apple's new watches coming out, I think it's like a year or two out. It's a little ways out though. It actually doesn't have, you have to go get a procedure or nothing, right? So it's going to read your, because I'm a diabetic, right? I am a diabetic. I'm a type 1 diabetic. It's going to read your blood sugar, glucose through the watch, right? Without having a sensor in your body. So you don't have to go to the doctor and get cut open, have a sensor put in you. I think that's awesome. I think it's very awesome though. I do have Sense stock as well. I have a lot of stock that's in that medical field. Sense, Dexcom, Abbott. I have a lot of that kind of stock as well. So I think any innovation in that area, but I do think if Apple can't pull that off, again, I have Apple anyway because again, I like Apple stock, and it's a value play that I've had for a while, and I continue to put money in every once in a while. So I think the upside there's big, kind of like Disney, right? Like Disney's another one has big upside potentials over time, and it's a good value play. But I think that right there could definitely be awesome. Well, AMC hit 70 before it crashes. What do you mean by crashes? Are you talking about like 70 on a pump? I mean, AMC would go a lot higher than $70, right? On a squeeze. A lot higher on the squeeze. The squeeze hasn't even happened yet. From what I see, their fundamentals are strong, waiting on a share lockup to end to buy the dip. Sean, yes, I love SoFi. I actually have SoFi stocks too. I have SoFi stocks as well. I like SoFi a lot, very lots. I'm long term on SoFi, man. They make money, man, in some of the best ways you could think of. They pretty much outsource everything, so their profit on things is very high. Oh, it's a wrong stock. Okay, Sampo.he stock. Got you. I'll look into it in a minute then. Wondering when to buy puts on Dexcom, LOL, dude. I don't know if Dexcom's gonna go down very much. Well, obviously, if the Apple Watch does work, right, and all you have to do is put a watch on now. Yeah, and so if you have to put a watch on and it reads your blood sugar without having to have a sensor in your body, you have to put a sensor in, or having to go get a procedure. Obviously, that's gonna help out Apple stock there. That would definitely hurt some other companies, but because nobody wants to go get a procedure, you need to go buy a watch, right? That would read, but obviously it has to go through lots of scrutiny. So I think you're probably at least a good 2 years away from that, which would be awesome though. Get out of here, cards, you nerd. What's my biggest holding right now? My biggest holding is Tesla. It kind of grew to that though, right? So I've been investing in Tesla since 2016, and Tesla just grew to that. It used to not be my biggest holding, but over time it just grew, and it's a long-term thing to me. Like I've sold some Tesla here and there, but I've also bought Tesla here and there as well. But it's still my biggest holding, money-wise. And I'll continue to hold it, man, for probably at least the next 10, 15 years, probably at least until 2030. The 600K bonds deal, dude. There's some validity, man, Dan. There's some validity there too. The bonds. It's not as big as it's. The simple answer, I've discussed it a lot, so I don't want to go over a ton again. I'll make a video of some sort today over the bonds a little bit. There's some validity there. It's getting hyped up a little bit more than it probably should on YouTube. Again, it's for views, though. I get it. There is some validity there, and things that can definitely help out. It's just not. I don't think it's that the smoking gun that we're all like waiting for, right? Kind of thing. Was it fire ants? Yeah, smart. It didn't even hurt them. See, I set the fire ants on fire. Set those fire ants on fire. We're okay, guys. We're okay. Yeah, I do hope everybody's having a great day today, though, chat. Hope everybody's having a great day. If you haven't, make sure you hit the sub button below. Hit the little bell notification. Hit the like button. We're 7 likes away from 200 likes, too. If you guys hear Navy in the background, she's just loud. Wait, no super chat in here, man. I love this format. Oh, you're talking about only reading super chats? Yeah, I feel you, man. Hey, you can't. I guess I can't blame other larger YouTubes for only reading super chats. I mean, they gotta make money, bro. I guess, right? Again, I'll say I'm not hating on anybody either. I mean, obviously, super chats help out, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just answer super chats. It's not the way I am. So I like hanging out in my community, man, and talking and chilling. So it is what it is. I think the new moon comes out, and ants shall push AMC to the moon. Dude, I'm down. I'm down with the ants, man. Pushing AMC to the top, bro. Hit me up. Hit me up. Why is AMC down? Hedge funds, man, pushing stock down today. Before Friday. Remember, we have a 3-day weekend coming up, too. So any kind of bad thing that hedge funds can do right now, they're going to be trying it, man. We have a 3-day weekend coming up. Yo, you're welcome, Jason. You're welcome, man. You are very welcome. But personally, I'm gonna say maybe I think tomorrow we're having a good day tomorrow. Good positive day. I think we can get to 60, but again, I do think it's gonna be a rough battle to get there. And if we can end above $55 tomorrow, I'll be happy with it. Whatever, dude. I still think we're in this zone right now where we're just bouncing around like 50 to 55 to 60 area range. We're just bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down. And especially between 55 and 60, we've been bouncing a ton. Seems like what we're going to be doing. Aftermarket hours, not a lot of movement in aftermarket hours, There's not a ton of, volume in aftermarket hours either. So I'm not looking at any crazy things going in aftermarket right now in terms of, like, craziness. It'd be nice to see us get some green before, before 7 o'clock comes. We do have 3 hours before they even happen, so we could definitely see some greens. Any thoughts on Invis, man? Invis has been one of my swing plays. I've swing traded Invis 4 times now. Eventually, Invis will probably be in my long-term kind of play. But for here lately, I've been swing trading off and on, off and on. Trying to buy the dips and then selling on some of the rips we've had. It's been going on for a long time. Like, really. I've been swing trading Invis since last year. I think Invis is in that swing trade zone, and it has been for a while. But when it gets up to a certain point, we have some sell-offs, and then you buy back in, and you can swing trade it over and over and over. Now, you can play it as a long-term play as well already, and just continue to buy these big dips we've had and play it that way. There's 2 ways you can play it, right? You can play it as swing trading right now and flip it over and over again until we get some good solid stuff coming in, and then you'd want to play it long-term. Or you could just continue to already play a long term and just continue buying the dips we've had in Invis. My girl Mavis, dude. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping Invis does well, though. I think I'll grab some far out of the money options on CLSK tomorrow for December. Got the capital for it. Hey, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Why? If you think you have some pretty good gains there, just remember though, as always, man. If you get up big on options, don't be afraid to sell your options. Don't hold on to them forever. They expire, right? And they'll expire worthless if you don't get rid of them. And eventually, over time, you're gonna be getting smacked by the crush, right? By the decay, man. It's coming down on you, just crushing your profits. So just make sure if you get up big, sell those, and you can buy shares if you want to at that point. It's not that big of a deal, man. Shares last forever. Options are great, and they're a good way to create capital. But they also expire, right? So they also do expire. So you don't want to be caught with your pants down around your ankles, at least. You don't want to do that. Because then you get, it's not fun. I need to do a little more DD, and then since they aren't a pure crypto play, yeah, I mean, I don't know a lot about CLSK either, so definitely do some research on that for sure. I'll probably invest some of it into crypto and blue chip stocks, also index funds. Well, yeah, after squeeze, you want to take probably at least a good 30 to 40% of your money, man. Invest those into better, like I guess less risky plays. Less risky plays like some indexes, some ETFs, right? Some blue chip value stocks, things like that. And then you can also take, I would say maybe 10% or so and put those in other swing type trades or YOLO plays and things like that. You can do that with. Just make sure when you're putting back money for your taxes. And then make sure you're putting back some of that money for just good gains right over time. That way you have money to live on too. You'd be amazed, man. You can do pretty good if you have quite a bit of money there. Especially into some of those index funds and things like that you wouldn't really think about too much. But when you're making, 10, 15, 20% gains with smaller risk, not saying no risk, but smaller risk, you're better there. All right, chat. I think that's it for me, guys. It's 4 o'clock. I need to get off and work on a video. I have a video out in a little bit on the channel. If you guys could on the videos, man, like the videos, man, comment on those, share them wherever, dude. Because again, guys, shares and likes and stuff like that definitely help with the videos, especially right now, man, with YouTube smacking the channel a lot and RIPing us, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. It's be what it's be. But I'm gonna hop off and work on that because it's gonna at least take me at least a good hour of research. Because I did some research before the stream, and now I'm going to do some more research too. Remember, guys, if you guys haven't, if you guys wonder what I'm using, right now, Webull does have a thing going on right now. If you sign up and put up $5 in, just $5 on their platform, you get 2 free stocks worth of the $2,000. Somebody got a Tesla stock, chat. Tesla stock. It's awesome. In the channel, which is great. I was thinking about putting the drought, that AMC, and not push till the drought is over. I still think AMC is going to be a slow squeeze, right? Until we get some margin calls. All right, chat. I appreciate you guys. I'll be on early tomorrow, though. Early tomorrow, I'll be on. I have a video coming out later today. Remember, make sure you guys like and share those. It definitely helps out. Comment on them. If I comment to you, my comment gets deleted. YouTube's RIPing us. For some reason, if you guys get a notification, I comment and you don't see it, it's because YouTube deleted it. Unfortunately, right now, man, I've been getting big chungus by YouTube, so it kind of stinks. And if you guys haven't followed us on the Twitter sphere, follow us right here on Twitter, guys. Right there's a Twitter, man. Appreciate you guys, man. How big are you on AMC getting to 100K? Well, it depends on how many people are hodling, and if people hodl, right? Now, if somebody has AMC, I mean, obviously I want AMC to go to 100,000. It'd be amazing. I just don't know if we're gonna have everybody in the community. You have to have everybody trusting everybody else to hodl. I'll be live streaming some crypto this weekend. Yes, Jabba. Yeah, I'll be live streaming some crypto this weekend. 100%, man. I've already talked about it. We're doubling down YouTube even more because YouTube keeps smacking us. So I'm gonna be talking about Robinhood today, guys. They filed for their IPO as well. Finally got that on the thing. It's going to have a NASDAQ ticker HOOD, HOOD. We're going to talk about that and everything else that's going on there today. It's going to be a lot of stuff. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the video later today. Hit the like button, hit the sub button down below, hit the little bell notification. We'll talk about it. Peace out, chat. Stay safe.